Attention contractors! You want to hear a little secret? Besides all the awesome keynote speakers, panels, debates, and breakout sessions, we host the largest trade show expo floor on the planet at the Windstorm Conference. At WTS, you can tour our massive trade show expo floor and meet with many of your favorite industry vendors, manufacturers, service, and technology providers. You also may meet some new ones that will help you scale your company to scale it in 2020. They're all coming! Meet with your favorite building suppliers like ABC, Beacon, SRS, USLBM, and many more. Or how about some of your favorite manufacturers? GAF, TAMCO, Owens Corning, Malarkey, IKO, Certainty, Tilcor, Duralast, Decra, and many more of your favorite manufacturers. Or check out some of our many technology and service providers like Hilltrace, Acculinks, Xactimate, and many more. What's up, Derek? Booyah, baby. At WTS, we're also going to bring you the latest in drone and virtual reality technology. We're going to show you the latest industry-specific training on the planet on how to use this new technology to scale your company in 2020. So come join the shakers and movers of the industry at the Windstorm Conference and Trade Show Expo on February 20, 21, 22 at the Phoenix Convention Center and make the decision to scale it in 2020. Booyah, baby!
And good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is noon, and you know what that means. That it's time for our daily hail forecast. For those who don't know me, I am meteorologist Heather Kay, continuing to fill in for John as he finishes up the cities that we are going to for our hail forecast. I'll get to that in just a second. Let's thank our sponsors first, though. We got the C3 Group as well as the Merlin Law Group. Thank you guys, as always, for sponsoring this video. So let's get into our segment that we like to call Where in the World Will Hilltrace Be? We've already gone to a lot of places within the last few weeks, and we're not stopping anytime soon. So let's get into it. This is our Highway to Hail 2 tour. These are the cities that we are visiting to deliver to you guys what we are thinking, what will happen this year in terms of hail. We've already gone to Omaha, we've gone to Denver, as well as Atlanta. And next on the list is here in Oklahoma City next Monday. And make sure, if you haven't done so already, to sign up to go to that, as well as, hey, if you're in Dallas, that's going to be after Oklahoma City. That's on the 12th. And then Charlotte, North Carolina on the 26th, Orlando, Florida on the 28th, and then Chicago on March 3rd, Minneapolis on March 5th, and closing this out in Pittsburgh on March 10th. And we're also visiting a few cities with certainty. We've gone to Greenville, South Carolina already, as well as Norman, Oklahoma. Next on the list is Minneapolis, Minnesota on the 11th, and then Baltimore, Maryland on February 13th, Charlotte, North Carolina on February 26th, and lastly, Toledo, Ohio on February 27th. And we can't forget about those trade shows. Those are always a lot of fun to go to. The CRA trade show we've already attended, as well as the SRC Summit in Dallas and the TAMCO event in Cincinnati. But going on right now, it's day 3. It's the last day. It's the IRE in Dallas. Make sure that if you haven't stopped by our booth to come and visit us, you can't miss it. We have the truck in our booth. I think it may stand out just a little bit. And then we have the Win the Storm in Phoenix on the 19th to the 22nd. And lastly, the PDR College in Denver on March 5th to the 7th. So let's get into what is going on today. Well, in terms of hail, we don't have anything that we are expecting, but wind is a different story. This is actually going on right now, and this will last into the early morning hours. Up to 70-mile-per-hour gusts are possible. Charlotte, you've already gotten some action. There have actually been a few tornadoes in the area, and Raleigh, you are going to be next. The chances will extend northward to Virginia Beach, southward to Charleston, just south of Atlanta, so Macon, Georgia, for example, you're under the gun for today. in most of Florida, you will have a chance to see some strong winds, as we do have a line of storms currently ongoing, and that will just continue to track to the east as we get throughout the day and into tonight. So this is our surface map. This is the low pressure system that's causing all of the severe weather activity in the southeast right now. We do have another, of course, front that is just bringing some snow because it's winter, and it's pretty quiet in the west as high pressure is in control. Here's the mess right now in the southeast. There's some snow behind the system where there's cold air in place, and just some areas of snow in the Rockies and the northern plains, and of course Seattle. Surprise, you're getting rain. So let's zoom in a bit to our trouble area. You can see these little red boxes here. Those were severe thunderstorm warnings that were in effect. So again, this is a windy day, and there were a few tornado warnings in effect as well. And a tornado watch, you can see here in the outlined area here, is in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tornadoes are possible, as well as very strong winds. So if you go outside, make sure you bunker down and don't blow away, please. We don't need any deaths. So this is our HRRR model. You can see as we get throughout the day today, we're just going to have this nice long squall line, and it's just going to continue to track on to the east as we get throughout the day and into the overnight hours. And then I think southern Florida, you may or may not see really anything. I think by 4 or 5 in the morning, it's really going to die down. So hey, cross your fingers. If you want some windy action in Miami, you may want to cross your fingers, as it looks like it's going to die down by about 5 or so. But we can't forget our friends in the Carolinas and Virginia. Pretty much the same story. Line of storms will continue on for the rest of the day, and then it will move off the coast by 4 or 5 in the morning. And after all that's said and done, we will be quiet. Cape is modest. It's not completely impressive, but it's enough to continue to feel that line of storms as it moves on to the east. Same story as we move on to the north. Nothing extremely impressive, but hey, it's feel. And that line will just continue to track on and then move off the coast by the morning, and then we will be quiet. And then, speaking of quiet, tomorrow looks to be that way. We're not expecting anything in terms of severe hail or wind. And yeah, this is the main system right now. It's going to move off the coast by tomorrow morning, and then we're just going to be quiet, you guys. It's February. It's nothing out of the ordinary, right? We do have this low pressure, though, that I will be keeping an eye on as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. However, I think it's going to be too far to the south to really give us anything. That, plus, I'll show you in just a second, the Cape is just not going to be there. So system moves off tonight, and then we're going to be quiet, and then there'll be some activity in terms of rain and snow, but I don't really see anything in terms of severe weather with this, as well as the next system that comes in on Wednesday and Thursday. And this is why. So we have the Cape. That's, again, going to be moving off by Friday morning, and then we're going to be quiet. This is the Cape that I'm watching for Sunday and into Monday. However, I don't see any major systems, and it's like you can have the Cape, but if you don't have the lift, nothing is going to happen. So that's what I call wasted Cape. I know it's sad. Oh, that wasted instability. Tisk, tisk, tisk. So there we go. Getting into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're kind of still quiet. And then Wednesday and Thursday, the instability is not going to be there. So basically, today's the last day, as far as I can see, that we will see severe weather for a bit. So I believe that's all I have for you today, besides recapping some things. Let's see here. We got the eastern coast. Ongoing wind threat that will continue on for the rest of the day as that squall line continues to move on to the east. And again, it's going to be straight line winds and some tornadoes are possible. And as we get into the overnight hours by 4 or 5 in the morning Eastern time, the severe threat should be pretty much over with. And then the quiet weather will return for the next few days. And although, again, I saw some instability on Sunday, I don't see any major systems, no lift. So I call that, again, wasted CAPE. So even though there's CAPE present, no lift, no severe weather, we should be quiet. But hey, things can change, right? You know how it works around here. So that is all I have for you today. Make sure you set us first on our Facebook page. All you need to do is go there, click on the follow button, select See First, and if anything major happens, which it should because it's, already been kind of a busy day in terms of wind, you will see it first once it gets to your Facebook page. We have our new website. It's almost a year old, but if you're having any issues navigating the PC or our mobile app version, please call us. We can set up a training for you and your team so that you can use our products to the best of their abilities. And as always, if you have any questions, concerns, you want to learn more about Hail Trace and the products that we offer, or you just want to say hi, give us a call at 855-334-4245. You can email us at info@hailtrace.com. Check out our site at www.hailtrace.com. We have some more info about the products that we offer, as well as some bios, and you can get to know us a little bit better. And then we also have an Instagram page. Please feel free to follow us there as well. And I am meteorologist Heather Kay. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday.